We are saying to you, if the ANC comes and the DA wants to oppose them, we'll defend the ANC in Gauteng because of the stance they took. That was a brave stand. That was an act of defiance to this nonsensical neoliberal coalition led by the DA. This is not led by the ANC. Helen Zille is the crafter of everything that is happening here. So Gauteng said we are not going to be Makabane ka Helen Zille, and therefore refuse that and will support them because that is a brave move. The ANC should have opted for minority government if it did not want to work with progressive forces. Instead, they decided to go in bed with reactionary forces who still have blood of our people on their hands.
Thank you very much,
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Will you be part of the national dialogue? Will you take part in the national dialogue that has been called by the president?
No, we won't take part in the national dialogue. How do you go to a strategic planning and say you have prioritized the issues that you want to deal with, and those are the things that you are going to be budgeting along those priorities? After doing that, you say, let's go to a national dialogue. After saying these are our priorities, what are we going to talk about in the national dialogue when they have already prioritized? What should have come before any other things should have been a national dialogue. That was going to be a genuine national dialogue, not just a talk show. And everything else he says, he doesn't mean it. You can talk about beneficiation. He has been talking about beneficiation since he became the president of the ANC and government. We have not seen anything of that sort. You can talk about strengthening state-owned enterprises. They've collapsed under them. They create a crisis and come back to us and say we want to fix it. And he says nothing on international relations because he knows that is a point of disagreement in this GNU. Once you go there, you are going to fight immediately, especially in relation to Palestine. They don't see eye to eye on those matters. He says he has created 2 million jobs. Where are those jobs? Because you can't say EPWP are jobs. Those are positions that are used for mobilization towards elections. After elections, they give people letters terminating those contractual jobs, and then they come and boast with those kind of issues here. This is going to fail. It will not work. You can see the happiest people in that room is the white people, is the DA, because it's the biggest beneficiary of this sellout coalition.
Very quickly, and to end, any thoughts on the Phala Phala matter, which you've been championing and speaking very forcefully about with this new coalition government?
The Phala Phala is going to come. The Speaker responded to us today saying the sixth government has dealt with Phala Phala. There is nothing like that. If any matter that is dealt with by the previous parliament, if it's not properly concluded, it can be revived. When the EFF came into this parliament, there was a Nkandla matter which was resolved by the previous parliament. We raised the matter and resolved it within the term of the new parliament. Phala Phala will never go away because he so wishes that it will go away. He's talking about fighting crime. He's talking about combating money laundering and all types of crimes in South Africa. At the center of money laundering is Phala Phala. As long as Phala Phala is not being attended to demonstrate our commitment to anti-money laundering state, other countries will never take us serious because there is a matter which is clear and open before all institutions and before parliament, yet nothing has been done about those matters.
Mr. Malema, thank you very much.
Thank you.